Hello viewers, and welcome you to this tutorials on resume writing. In this particular video we shall look at another aspect of resume writing, which has to do with preparing your resume for the internet. Just as the name implies, you have to prepare your resume for the internet purpose, because majority of job hunting nowadays are conducted online, and you need to understand some rules and strategies for emailing and posting your resume on the internet. It is very important that you protect your identity and making sure your resume gets through online. Okay, you have to spend a lot of time to prepare your resume and also make sure that it is effectively received by the potential employers without having to sacrifice your privacy. So let's look at another aspect of this section: how to email your resume. Because most correspondence with potential employers is now conducted by email, it is important for you to understand how to send your resume online. I want you to understand that most companies or hiring managers, they try to avoid attachments from untrusted sources due to the possibility of obtaining viruses from attachments. So you have to know how to send your resume in another um, format, still with the use of email. We shall look at it, how to send your email without the attachment. But if you are requested to send your resume through attachment, there's no problem, you can do it. Otherwise, I would advise you just create a plain text of your resume and copy and paste it in the body of your email. So let's look at this sample. So this is a sample of how to email your resume. Okay, then there are some tips you need to understand while emailing your resume. You have to begin your email with a cover letter message. Okay, begin your email with a cover letter message. Then you also need to add formatting to your plain text. You need to add formatting to your plain text. Plain text allows for very little formatting, but many email programs allow you to change font and add bold, bullets, or underlines. You so take advantage of this to create appealing text in your email. Here, if you don't have certain features or formatting tools to prepare a resume that will be sent in your email, through your email, you have to check if your email itself can create such programs that will enable you to change font, add bold and bullets or underlines, as the case may be. Then you have to protect your identity. Try and protect your identity. We shall look at how to prevent, sending your emails to the wrong people, if I may use the word, to the wrong people. Okay, commonly known as scammers. There are many cyber crimes out there, people seeking for one's identity and privacy, so you need to be careful about that. And there's a video I'll also make concerning how to identify job scam. You need to expose more information concerning job scams and how to protect or how to be careful about falling a victim to such tricks. Okay, now the next one is you have to make your email stand out. For instance, in your email you can write in this portion, are you saying it in this portion, in this subject here? If you open your email, you compose, you'll see to CC and the subject. At the two, you write the email where you are sending the resume to. Then the subject here, that's what we want to talk of now. The subject, you make sure that you write captivating, or you have an interesting entry in the subject line. For instance, you can write captivating teacher with 5 years of language arts experience. Okay, it's more catching than just writing my resume. I know that many people have done such mistakes. Most people writing my CV, my email, my resume, unless they indicated it that you should use the job position as the subject of the message. Then you can write, for instance, Daniel Ogbenyi's resume. That one is different. But when such instructions are not given, I will encourage you to write a short captivating sentence and the subject line there. Then you also need to avoid common spam words like free, like investment. Okay, and you also need to avoid some punctuations or capitalization. Some of these can cause your message to be blocked by spam filters. Okay, then you also text your email to people you trust, like your family or friends. The reason is that you want to see how readable and accurate your email is. So when you send it to this family and friends, they send it back to you for you to check how it is. The essence is it good for you now to send it out to the hiring manager or to any company or any prospective employer does. Okay, so you have to take note of all of these. These are tips for emailing your resume. Then we want to talk of creating a plain text resume. Most job hunting is now conducted online. You will need to create a plain text resume for email and or online posting. A plain text resume contains no formatting other than line breaks and is ready to copy and paste into email message body windows, online forms, or text field. So how do you go about this plain text resume? Let's look at to copy your resume text into a simple text editor. These are the steps. The first step is you spell check and you save your resume in Microsoft Word. Okay, then you open a simple text editor like your Notepad. I know that most PCs have a Notepad or any other program like text edit for those using Mac. Then you return to your Microsoft Word resume. You press Ctrl A, which is for you to highlight your resume text. Okay, then after highlighting it, you now press Ctrl C to copy the text. Okay, and move the simple text editor and press Ctrl V to copy your resume into the text editor. Then the last stage is you click file and save as and name and save your plain text document. So you can name it using any format you want. Okay, like you can write, let me use my name, you can write Daniel Ogbenyi resume dot txt. Okay, then let's look at the note. Please note that plain text resume should not replace a nicely formatted resume created with a word processing program. Once you have made direct contact with a potential employer, a hiring manager will likely want a copy of a formatted version. So these are important things you should take note of. Okay, and I want us to look at how a sample of how plain text looks like. This is how the plain text looks like. Okay, you can see here the name of the person, the address, the phone number, the email, the job objective, the experience. Okay, the experience, and so on and so forth till let's go down. Are you saying we treated all of these things in the previous videos? Okay, then the languages is under additional information. Okay, education and certifications. Okay, then all these things are just additional information. Okay, so this is how to write a resume using a plain text format, and you send it through your email to the company or the hiring manager. Okay, so I also want us to see how so far we've discussed. I want us to check on some samples of resume so that we can use it and begin to write a very top-notch resume. that will land you to interview by the grace of God. So let's check it out now. So this is the first sample. You see the person's name, the address, the phone number, the email. This is the summary. Okay, in place of you can use career objective in place of the summary as we listed before. And then remember previously I said that your summary could be in bullets or it could also be in a sentence form, but it should carry what is in your uh, resume. The other part of your resume should explain other things about it. So you see the experience, you see education, okay, then you see the skills, computer skills, okay. So this is the first example of there's something I also want us to understand. And this person indicated education after experience. Some people can place education here, why experience comes in place of this. Okay, what I mean is that after the summary, some people can use the next stage to be um, education, okay, educational qualifications, and also after which the person will not write that of the experience. But for this one, this person is trying to emphasize more on experience, okay, so that the hiring manager will try and understand or get adequate knowledge concerning his experience before education, okay. But if depending on the kind of application you are making, if you realize that it's good for you to first of all use your educational qualifications, you can bring it up here before this. So that is after the summary, you write your educational qualifications, okay, then this experience follows. So it depends on the kind of application you are making. This is another sample of a resume. You can see the person's name, the address, and the phone number and the email. You can see now the person used career profile. In the previous one we saw summary, this one is now career profile, and the person made it in form of bullets, okay. Then the person indicated professional experience, okay. Then after which the person indicated education, okay. So with this you understand that the person is focusing more on experience before education, okay, for the hiring manager to take note of. So it depends on the kind of, let's keep checking and see if we can see anyone that will indicate education before experience. Let's see this one. Okay, are you saying this one is also different? Objective, okay, better. This one is okay. You can see this person is emphasizing more on education first. This is the educational qualification, okay, while the person started indicating relevant skills. Are you saying relevant skills? than work history. So with this, you find out that the person is emphasizing more on education first. And okay, that is just it. So the main thing is it depends on how you want it. The one you want to be more emphasized, you place it before the other. So like I said earlier, this material is from the GCF. I so much love it for this tutorial, and I want you to subscribe on my YouTube channel and like my videos and watch other videos. You can share the link, and I hope to see you some other time when other videos are ready. Thanks for watching. Bye.